What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Alibaba Group Holdings with the ticker symbol BABA. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. Make sure you get the likes up, guys. The last video only got 39 likes. I know you guys can do better than that. Helps out the channel a lot, and it's very simple to do. Just press the like button right now. It only takes a few seconds. So let's take a look at what happened to BABA since last week Friday. Well, you can see that Monday price gapped up higher. It wasn't really that bullish, kind of traded sideways, and then Tuesday practically a mirror image of Monday, just sideways trading. So not much has happened. Today is a holiday, so the market is closed, and you can see that price is still inside of this yellow range, so that's not a good sign. You could think of this range as like quicksand for price, where price kind of gets in it and it just starts getting stuck inside of it. Price was able to free itself, but then it came right back inside the quicksand, so that's not a good sign at all. So overall, still not looking bullish. I don't like how price could not get back above that $80 level and stay above it. There was price pushing through it right here, but when it came back down, it did not find support. So it would have been bullish if price went up and then pulled back, found support. That could have led to another large leg up, but instead price broke out and then continued to sell off strongly, signifying that bulls are nowhere to be found, or aggressive buyers are not trying to bid up the price any longer. So aggressive sellers took over the market again, and this is still not looking bullish. So again, since we came back inside the yellow range, what are we going to do? Well, we have room to the lows. We're still below this trend line right here that I drew off the swing highs. So there's room to the $70 level. Even if we draw this trend line a little bit shallower, something like that, that still also fits pretty well. So either way, least resistance is towards the downside, towards that $70 level. Price can always move up higher, something like that, find resistance from the top side of the range, and then continue lower. There's always different scenarios that can play out, but either way, I think traders are going to be looking for shorts. They're going to be looking for more downside. Either we get that from right now, from where we are right now to the $70 level, or we see a pullback to set up a nice short for a drop down lower, something like that. So we'll see what happens. I don't expect price to just do this, like just break out again. I think there's usually a low probability for price to fail the breakout originally and then come back inside the range and then break out again. I mean, that's it can always happen, right? Anything can always happen, but that's not looking likely. Most likely is we're going to continue to trade lower, either from where we are right now, or we will pull back higher towards the high 70s and then drop down lower. So those are the two most probable situations. I'm not expecting price to just take off from here. Not expecting it. It can always occur, but that's probably like maybe what, a 5% chance. It's not looking good as of right now. So most likely it's going to take back this entire up move right here, and that would take price back to the low 70s, high 60s. So it's all I see on the daily chart. See what else we can find by looking at the weekly chart. And here's the weekly chart overall. We can go and mark the all-time lows. BABA might get there eventually again. So there was a triple bottom at the $59 level. We might see a quadruple bottom in the future. So you can see that this $80 level was a critical level that price could not find support from. Why is it a critical level? Because it's an obvious level that was tested several times by price action. Support here, failed breakout lower, gap back above, support, breakdown lower. And now price tried a few attempts to get back above it and failed. So you can see in this case right here, price fell back below it, but immediately reversed, so that was bullish. But in this case, price stayed below the level and is showing signs of weakness. So we had two legs up. A lot of times when you see a correction take place, especially in the form of two legs, that can mark the top, and we can see for the downside. There is this trend line somewhat right here that price can bounce off of. But again, it's so shallow that it might not even do anything. So we'll keep an eye on it. But either way, that's at low 70s. So either way, we have pretty aggressive selling because the correction is over and now the trend can resume to the downside. So you can see that we did not see aggressive selling over here. But why are we seeing it over here? Well, that was after two legs up and price failing to get above that $80 level and staying above it. Now you're seeing the aggressive selling take place. So we have 4 consecutive red weeks in a row. This week is pending. It can also turn into a red week. We'll have to wait and see. But as right now, overall, just not a bullish looking chart. It's not looking like Nvidia where it continues to pump up week after week. This is not a strong looking chart at all. and most likely price will continue to trend down lower. We can even see the lower highs visualized by this trend line. Every high is basically getting lower and lower. So lower high here, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and another significant lower high. So overall lower highs all throughout the chart, and it's still looking pretty weak. So we'll see what happens to Baba. Maybe it has to get a retest of the all-time lows once again before it breaks out. But I'm not going to be long-term bullish until we see a break of this downward trend line right here. So until we get above this $80 level and stay above it and break this downward trend line, I can't be long-term bullish. I can always be short-term bullish based on where we are in the chart, but long-term is still in the bears territory. It's still bears winning, and we're probably going to see more downside for Baba in the coming days and weeks. So that's all I have for Baba in the daily and weekly charts. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time. Most likely, I'll give you guys an update this week, Friday.